Welcome to the Global Events Podcast. We're your hosts, David Brooks and Sasha Reeds. Today, we're taking a moment to explore the truly remarkable life and enduring legacy of a genuine music icon. We'll be navigating through the incredible career and, the profound personal journey of Connie Francis. She was such a pioneering voice, captivated millions with her music, obviously, but also championed some really crucial causes, left an indelible mark, far beyond the stage. It's quite a story, and we're here to unpack it for you. So our discussion today, it starts with the sad news of her passing. Connie Francis died on Thursday, July 17th, 2025. She was 87. The news, it was confirmed by her friend Ron Roberts. He's the president of Conchetta Records on Facebook, and it was also on her official Facebook page as well. Now, the cause of death wasn't publicly disclosed, but we do know it followed some recent hospitalizations. And she'd canceled shows because of, quote, extreme pain, specifically pelvic pain, and even a fracture.
Yeah, it's really quite striking, isn't it, that her passing comes just as her music was having this unexpected revival. That 1962 song, Pretty Little Baby.
Yeah.
It just blew up on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Became totally viral.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And Francis herself, she apparently said she didn't even remember the song, which is quite funny. But she thought it was truly awesome that something from, 63 years ago was suddenly touching millions.
That's incredible.
It really speaks to a kind of timeless quality in our work, don't you think?
Absolutely. Amazing how it could bridge all those generations. So, okay, let's go back a bit to the beginning. Understand how this legendary career started. She was born Conchetta Franconero, Newark, New Jersey, back in 1937, and apparently showed musical talent really young. Then she rose pretty quickly, became a major pop star in the early 50s and 60s, giving us hits like Stupid Cupid, Who's Sorry Now, and Frankie, just classic songs.
And if you look at the music history context, her achievements were just groundbreaking. In 1960, she actually made history. First woman ever to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with Somebody's Fool.
The very first woman.
The first. And it wasn't just a one-off thing. She went on to be the first woman to get 3 #1 hits on that chart, which is pretty amazing when you consider she had, 53 career singles in total on the charts? She was setting a precedent, definitely.
And this wasn't just a U.S. phenomenon, was it? Her international appeal was, huge. By 1960, she was apparently the most successful female artist in places like Germany, Japan, the UK, Italy, Australia.
Exactly. That's a great point. It really highlights her versatility. Her label actually re-released versions of that song we mentioned, Pretty Little Baby.
Oh, the TikTok one.
Yeah, versions she'd originally sung in Swedish, Japanese, and other languages. It just shows her global reach and talent.
Singing in Swedish and Japanese. Wow.
Right. And when you think about selling over 200 million records worldwide. Yeah, it's clear she was a true global phenomenon. She connected with people everywhere, seemed to bypass language barriers. Like the emotion in her voice just spoke for itself,
Her music success is just undeniable. But her life, it was also marked by some really profound personal struggles, things people might not know as much about. In 1974, she went through that horrific assault. She was raped, nearly suffocated at knife point in her hotel room after a show. It's just awful to even think about.
It is.
Yeah.
But what's also striking is how that terrible event, that trauma, became a catalyst for real change. She sued the hotel, received, I think it was $2.5 million.
Right.
And her advocacy, speaking out about it afterwards, it led to huge changes in hotel security protocols, made things safer for others.
So she made a real-world impact for victims' rights from that.
Absolutely, a tangible impact, but the trauma itself, it understandably kept her from performing for several years. And tragically, the person who did it was never caught.
God, that's terrible.
It really shows incredible courage, though, to turn that kind of intense personal pain into something that helped others, into public good.
And the hardships didn't stop there, did they? She faced other tragedies. Her brother was murdered a few years later, and then there was that incredibly difficult situation with her father.
Ah, yeah, that was complex.
He had her hospitalized against her will for mental health reasons, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Led to them being estranged for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. They did reconcile before he died in 96, but she actually attributed her, quote, 4 bad marriages, partly to that difficult relationship she had with him.
That's a heavy burden for anyone to carry. So much loss and trauma.
It really is. And it shows how, those deep family dynamics, that kind of early trauma, like being hospitalized against your will, How it can echo through your whole life, shapes choices, relationships, a struggle many people unfortunately face. But what's fascinating, I think, is how she seemed to consciously channel these struggles, found a purpose later in life helping others, particularly veterans, and raising mental health awareness. Yeah, she even worked on a program specifically for homeless veterans. She said, and this is a direct quote, "I've been given so much, I want to give back to people, to the mentally ill."
Wow.
So her resilience wasn't just about getting through it, Yeah. It was about giving back.
Yeah.
About service.
Despite everything, she kept going, performing into her later years. She actually had shows planned just weeks before she passed away at 87. And she shared her story, too, bravely, in her autobiography back in 1984, who's sorry now, became a New York Times bestseller. Just shows an unwavering spirit, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And when you look at her lasting impact, her legacy, it's clear she wasn't just a singer. She was a true pioneer. She absolutely opened doors for women in the recording industry, set a whole new standard for female pop stars.
Yeah, you can see that.
And the fan tributes say so much, calling her the first lady of the first decade of rock and roll, calling her a hero for speaking out about being a survivor of sexual assault.
Right.
Her legacy isn't just the charts, it's the path she cleared, the causes she championed.
And just to circle back to the sheer scale of her work, those 53 career singles, selling over 200 million records worldwide, it really cements her status as a global legend. Her voice defined an era, and her courage, well, it helped change society in some ways, too.
Connie Francis's journey, it really does exemplify how someone in the public eye can take personal pain and transform it into really impactful advocacy. It shows their influence can go way beyond just their main profession, Her voice started with music, but it evolved. It championed these crucial social causes. It demonstrates this profound, enduring impact that just transcends entertainment. Makes you think, doesn't it? What small detail or overlooked moment in your own life or work could actually hold a powerful, untold story, something waiting to be explored?
That brings us to the end of our exploration into Connie Francis's incredible life. Thank you so much for joining us today, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the Global Events Podcast. It helps us stay informed and keep bringing you more stories like this.